my freaky little darlings. Let's see, or is the mic actually on? Because that will help. Yes, I think it is. That is a suitable thing for that to be on. YouTube is sort of acknowledging that we exist. Hi Nina, hi Michelle. Oh no, that's not what I attempted to do. What is happening? So I am just pulling up the chat on my phone so I'll be able to see you guys. Recording? YouTube have changed their thing, so I find it very confusing. Well, I'm in a rainstorm, Nina, so my connection is also shit, but hopefully it won't lag too badly. And we can celebrate some Christmas. And here we go. Oh, and YouTube has rain. I also have rain. Why is my mouse not mousing? What is happening? There we go. So and object, guys, if you can't see the screen or anything. So we are making a Christmas stream. We'll be Christmasing. So we have the Claus family, and if I was Ryan, there would be 6 kids and a mum and a dad and a sweatshop and horror and lots of things. I am not Ryan. So we are not having any of that. We're doing something peaceful and calm and lovely. And that is good hair, but it's not very Christmassy. I was thinking of this hair. I've just downloaded these hairs and I'm very excited to use them. Is it Christmassy to have a red head? Can we have a Christmassy blonde? Is that a thing? I don't know. I mean, I am a blonde. I can celebrate Christmas. You know what? I was gonna say that I was gonna make her look like me, which makes no sense because my hair kind of looks like this, but it's waist long. So, but yeah, I'm a blonde with brown eyes. But I don't know. That was too personal. I don't want to see myself in this sim. Should we do something like a little, what is Christmassy ones? We can hardly see them, but we can see a little bit of a tip. That's all good. I do have some more accessories, but I don't think that they're terribly Christmassy. I do have, well, there's these. That one I quite like. We have other horrible Christmas jumpers. I quite like that one. That might be my favorite. So how have you guys been? I am so sorry. I have been so busy getting everything working in my life. I am going to start recording my books as audiobooks and putting them out regularly, and then we'll start that book club in the new year as well. And just, getting you guys some more content, because I do think with the job I have, it's unrealistic for me to try and stream more than once a week, but at least if I do one stream and maybe a Sims video at least once or twice a month, and then weekly books. That'll be quite nice. This is fairly Christmassy. That's Christmassy. More Christmassy than the alternatives. I do think I have like I'm not sure how Christmassy it'll be, but I do have a couple of like, where is the one I was looking for? Yeah, that feels Christmassy to me. And I have actually prepared this time. I was looking in advance at what my options were. That feels like she's gift wrapped. Very Christmassy. I was thinking about these, because that kind of, she looks like a Christmas present. But this is also very Christmassy and actually pretty. I have not looked at, I guess that is a backup. That just feels gloomy. We could do like a Christmas like sweater or something. Is that Christmassy? I mean, it could be. We have Christmassy options. That more looks like she's Cinderella. This is what Cinderella would wear for Christmas. We found it. We weren't looking for that, but that's what we found. A modern Cinderella who's gotten a haircut. But never mind. Gift wrap. I know, Michelle, but B isn't here. It's okay. We can get away with it. That doesn't look Christmassy. It just looks, I don't know what. I think this is a very, like, it's a Christmassy vibe, but not so in your face. I just want to get her some more jewelry, because I kind of felt like in this one, like she really needs a necklace. It was bothering me. You know what? I'm just gonna make it easy for myself. She wants to meet people for Christmas. She is into beards. And cooking. This is her being attracted to things she remembers from her childhood. And she isn't into logic, because absolutely nothing about that makes sense. And her name is Noelle. Actually, we're gonna go Swedish. Her name is Yule. We're gonna... What on earth? I am disturbed. What's happening? We're moving here to the North Pole. What's happening with her head? I am concerned. I've never used this hair before. Why is it doing that? I have concerns. So the goal of this stream really is, well, we're going to try and summon Santa, if I can remember how to do it. And then we're just going to decorate this place with as many Christmassy things as we can possibly find in the whole flipping world. Flipping, that reminds me of the drama at work about swearing. We're not meant to swear on the phone. You cannot ring a company asking for your tablet to be fixed and them swearing at you. It doesn't work that way. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Oh, it was. I swore at a customer for the first time recently. Well, I didn't swear at the customer, and the customer was not offended. But I did have to go and tell my boss that, like, I just did something I wasn't allowed to do. And he just chuckled because normally when I say that I did something I wasn't allowed to do, it is so harmless. So he's not even worried anymore. He's just like, yeah, what did you do? I'm sure it was fine. And I'm here like, oh, I actually want the dark wood this time. It's more Christmassy. But anyway, he was like, I'm sure it's fine. And I was like, I swore. And he was like, oh. So yeah, my boss was shocked that I actually did something he didn't like. I also had him, I had a meeting with my boss the other day in this huge room, which normally, like, we go there to speak, the whole group. It's a big... Is pink Christmassy? I've decided it is. But yeah, we go there to speak, like, the whole group. It's huge. And he went in, and I followed him, and that sounded a bit weird. He was asking me to. I didn't just decide to stalk him. He meant for me to follow him. Let's see, that is maybe better. Yeah, that will work. And so we got in there, and I started sitting opposite from him at this huge conference table, and I was like, I think I'm gonna sit down next to you actually, because this is a bit weird. And he was like, yeah, it does have that you are in enormous trouble kind of vibe, doesn't it? And you're certainly not. And I'm like, well, that's good to know. I didn't think I was, but yeah, the swearing had this kind of vibe of, he was genuinely surprised he had to tell me off or something. Oh no, she is running out of money. That isn't good. And I do think the other shower was better. I've gone straight into interior decorating. This is just Christmas interior decorating. That's what this stream is. We will do Christmassy things at some point. But mostly it's just interior decorating. And me telling stories of how I traumatize the people that have to work with me on a daily basis. She wants to get a job in the music career. Or get a... Okay. Doopty-doopty-doo-doo. Let's start with digging for treasure. I could just sheet the money. Do I even remember how to sheet money? No. That's not that's the other game. Oh. I can only play Sims 1. Yeah, wig snatch indeed. The swear word was crap, so it wasn't that bad. And that was exactly what my boss thought. But it's not Rosebud. Which one is it? I think there's a set family funds. I am out of my element. Um, um, is this the one? Ha! I wish there was an option to do this in real life. I think we're gonna just go right ahead and build this a bit bigger and make like a beautiful... I feel like I've built this house recently. I'm doing the same house. The whole neighborhood is just this one house. And that's okay. The neighborhood is still called oh no, this is problematic. The neighborhood is still called I'm a professional, damn it. Because it's too funny and I don't want it to stop. But yeah, that was my boss's reaction when I said I'd sworn. He was like, okay, context and what word was it? And I was like, I didn't swear at the customer. The customer didn't even notice. Or if they did, I think they thought I was using that as a euphemism for the fuck word. For the for the F word or fuck. The fuck word makes no sense. Oh my goodness. Anyway. But that was his, well, at least it wasn't the F word. My boss knows I use the F word quite a lot sometimes. I tried when I first got the job to not swear in front of my boss, but me trying to mind my language so much offended him. So now I just say the F word in front of my boss. But he was relieved I hadn't done that in front of the customers, and that is valid. But yeah, the customer never noticed anything was amiss, so we were fine on that account. Which I think was probably good for me. Because if I'd sworn at the customer or said a worse word, I think my boss would have had to actually do something. But in this case, he was just like, don't do it again. And I was like, it's been 8 months. I haven't done it before. I am fully planning on not doing it again for another 8 months or longer. But yeah. Should I just does it make sense for that door to even be there? Actually, what I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna swap. Yeah, as I said, this is just me building a very Christmassy house in The Sims. That's the live. Does it make better sense if, yeah. Actually, does it even... Actually, I'm gonna keep that wall. Okay, Christmassy wallpapers. First we're gonna do can a bathroom be Christmassy? Yes, it can. That was easy. I'm not sure if this is Christmassy or scary. That's kind of Christmassy. No, that's even scarier. Jingle balls. think that is a good. Look at what a good space to put some shelves. This is, oops, this is already something that I low-key regret. That's very Christmassy. There's baking happening. This also is a Christmassy thing to do, I have decided. Or do we have any Christmassy? Nope, not gonna get any better than that. I think that was kind of what I was low-key looking for. That is just mulled wine. Do we have any Christmassy? No. No. I have no CC for those. That's just disappointing. Towels isn't Christmassy. I mean, that looks nah. Is that Christmassy now? I am giving an excellent impression of never having celebrated Christmas ever before. That's just my vibe, that I have never in my life celebrated Christmas. I have. I mean, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I have celebrated Christmas before. I celebrate Yule. That's not Christmassy. I mean, it kind of is, because you will need those after eating all the Christmas food. I'm actually astonished at how little Christmas stuff I have amassed. Like, I have a fucking shit ton of decorations. There is cooking happening, that's Christmassy. Like, this is pathetic. Like, do look like something you would do Christmas cooking in, doesn't it? And like, that's not gifts or anything, it's just... That's not Christmassy either. I have just never taken... That does have a Christmassy vibe. But like, I have never considered decorating for Christmas, clearly, when downloading my CC. Like, look at this is pathetic. What is the original game doing? Like, this is just... thought you were going to call them the C word. No, so I was just talking to this customer about a historic sniper. He brought it up. And I was just like, 10 minutes left of the day. This guy is really nice. He's been patient with our tech issues. You know what? I'm just gonna let him rant to me about this sniper he wants to talk about. It's a Finnish guy. I am Swedish. I get it. I know about this guy. Let's just vibe. And yeah, there is absolutely like room for saying crap when discussing snipers. There are some. It's an army. He is in the Swedish colors. He can come. Look at this. We're getting somewhere. I mean, we would never get anywhere with that, Michelle. Which was so funny when our lead joined us. So Boss has been with us all along, and then we got a tech expert, our lead, and he wasn't there with us for training. And so he had never heard me swear, and then he was with us in a conference room for the first time, and he heard me swear, and he was just lightly flabbergasted because he'd never heard me swear ever before. And the kids just looked at him and went, "What do you mean LH swears all the time?" And he was like, "She does? I've never heard it, because we're not meant to swear out on the floor in case someone else has a customer, like, that can hear us swear around them. So we're not meant to swear out on the floor, and I respect this rule. I just swear when I'm in a conference room, and then I swear quite happily. I'm just stacking red things at this point. I am going to like distribute the decorations. I just haven't gotten to the shelves. These kind of look like packages, like they are fabric squares, but I have decided that they're gifts. Oh, look at it. He's cute. Yeah, I know, the nutcrackers are adorable. But yeah, the swearing, my friend, he swore during like an official presentation. And he said the F word. And they were kind of like, wait a second, are there rules for that? Is he in trouble? We don't know. He made everybody super nervous. It was quite funny. It's not the worst thing he's done, even this week, so it's okay. I don't know if that's Christmassy, but I feel like it is. It's red. Yeah. Note how many of the Christmassy things that's like base game. Like, I haven't downloaded Christmassy things. That's lovely. And quite Swedish, actually. We have something very similar that we use quite a lot. I mean, this isn't Christmassy, but it's a shelf, so we're into it. See? The kettle is red. What more do you want? The shelf wasn't the color I thought it was. I'm just gonna do it like that. I was like, oh, that's Easter, you idiot. Oh, boat! We like a boat. I actually bought myself, I found the perfect wedding ring for me and the Valkyrie. So I am, in fact, this is Christmassy. Yeah, I bought myself a wedding ring for me and my boat. That is fucking Christmassy. I'm not at work, I can swear. Yeah, I'm just finding all the... That's Christmassy. That's also Christmassy. Yeah, there are going to be so many. That's Christmas here. I need to put so many fairies. Is she like an elf? I've decided she's an elf. Oh, that's Christmassy. Are those like pastries? Yeah, there will need to be multiple. That's a Dala horse. That's Swedish. But yeah, there's going to be need for an awful lot of shelves to fit all these decorations. I'm tempted, but I don't know. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm doing it. It would be very creepy to go to her house. This feels like it's a Christmassy book of some sort. That's Christmassy takeaway. We're going for it. That is a very expensive takeaway. We're rich, it doesn't matter. Feel like, oh, we found it. That's more New Year's. But these are all nice and Christmassy. Keep him, the nutcracker? Yes, yes, I intend to. I also intend to put these everywhere. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm making everyone dizzy, but it's for a good cause. I'm just doing this around every room in the house, so excuse me. I guess it kind of only is very few rooms, because there kind of only is 3 rooms, isn't there? Oh, and upstairs. One, two, three. Ta-da! Wait, I messed this up somehow. I don't know what I did. I can't be asked to fix it. I'm just gonna... Here we go. Oh, that wall is ugly. It's not red. This is unacceptable. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I feel the need to make that noise. I don't. Somebody stopped me from making that noise. There's no stopping me from. 1, 2, 3. I am astonished that I am not, in fact, in trouble at work. It kind of feels like I would be. Then again, my boss was suspiciously felt the need to point out I wasn't in trouble, so. Oh, why did it suddenly change into 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. Why is it important to me that they're even? Why am I measuring? Oh, wait. Yeah, and then... and then here we go, and here. Why? What? That's cheating. That's not how they're meant to... I wanted a snowman! Don't yell into the mic. Think of the poor people. They live. They'll be fine. I feel like this is weirdly chaotic. Why is... So it would go there, wouldn't it? And then we have the... Here we go. I do like that it's kind of linking up. For goodness sake! Behave yourself! This is taking forever, but I quite enjoy it. Oh, for fuck's sake, what is it with Santa meddling everywhere? I don't know if it's the way you experience it, but I feel like this is way funnier because I keep losing my temper randomly. So we need these because the rooms don't have like synced garlands with each other. We're not taking it that far. Because I can't be bothered to do it upstairs. I've reached my decorating limit. It's possible. That's too much. I can't be bothered. And I'm saving. That is too much. Is there a Christmassy bed? I mean, I guess there's a sleigh bed thing. Is that Christmassy? Does anyone actually remember how to summon Santa? Because I think I know, but I'm not certain. That feels like it belongs to a vampire. Vampire Santa. Now I want to write about Vampire Santa and his life. Those are palm trees. It looked Christmassy from a distance. I mean, I do have quilts, that's Moroccan, but Moroccan people, do people celebrate Christmas in Morocco? I don't know. Because this, that is Christmassy. This feels very like North Pole. That's what I would use if I was Santa. I've decided. Does that make sense? No. Who's gonna fucking stop me though? That is Christmassy. I cannot be swayed from my course. No, that's more Valentine-y. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Do we have any Christmassy plants? Why are there tampons in there? Is that Christmassy? That's Christmassy. Yep. That is flipping Christmassy. We're hanging it in the doorways. And other random places where people can... There's already decorations there. Is that's not very Christmassy. Yes! Oh, fuck yes. I need end tables to put them on, but we're adding those later. They'll arrive. I love how there's just random things, because I'll come to the shelves. There will just be a point where the shelves will just appear naturally. They will just spontaneously appear at one point. I mean, I'm not wrong. They will. They so will. I wish you a... Michelle, will you get scared if I start singing in Swedish? Will that offend your delicate sensibilities? That offended my delicate sensibilities. Nope. Don't think there's anything Christmassy in there, because there wouldn't be. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that. That feels Christmassy. That's not a good color, because otherwise I'm doing it anyway. We're keeping those, but like, actually, let's do... And then golden pot and... Yeah! And the reindeers. Come on, Rudolph, cooperate! This house clearly belongs to someone who's like had an awful childhood and wants to... Like, there's too much Christmas happening here, clearly. Like, it isn't healthy, surely. I forgot I stashed even more of those. And then there's one brick wall. We do kind of need an open stove fireplace, don't we? Like, there's so much Christmas happening already. It's been like an hour. Trees, cookies, and fireplace. No, like, we're not storing this is a year-long thing. Symmetrical. Yeah, I do decorating. Yeah, I feel like Ryan's streams are to like give voice to the chaos inside us, and mine are to calm down a little bit more, maybe. Gotta lure him in, sing. Well, since I've been given permission. Jag är en lugn person med takt och ton, måttfull och balanserad. Jag är tyst och still och det ska mycket till innan jag blir exalterad. Men jag har en last som håller mig fast i ett järngrepp varje vinter. När snön ligger djup, när året är slut och snön ligger djup och snädarnas medar slinter. Jag vill ha mer jul, ge mig mer jul, jag vill ha mer jul, ge mig mer jul. 1000 stjärnor som glimmar, glitter så långt man ser. Av juleljus som glimmar vill jag ha mer. En showgrumsbrott om den bara visar upp effekter som man knappast anar. Jag vill ha 30 grader kallt, tomtar överallt och en skog av gröna granar. Jag vill ha snötyngda hus, tusentals ljus, kulletta kulor i driver. Bjällerklang som ackompanjemang på alla julens skivor. That doesn't work. Maybe on the next shelf. Oh. Ge mig en svårknäckt nöt, grötigare gröt. Djupare dopp i grytan. Krimsigare krams, längre langdans och mer Arne Weise i rutan. Jag vill ha mer jul, ge mig mer jul. Jag vill ha mer jul. 1000 stjärnor som glimmar, glitter så långt jag ser. Av juleljus som glimmar vill jag ha mer. That one is annoying me, but just getting rid of it. We might need to put something with a bit more room for those giant Santas. Jag är en lugn person med takt och ton, måttfull och balanserad. Jag är tyst och still och det ska mycket till innan jag blir exalterad. Men jag har en last som håller mig fast i ett järngrepp varje vinter. När året är slut och snön ligger djup och slädarna smedas linter. Jag vill ha mer jul, ge mig mer jul. Jag vill ha mer jul, ge mig mer jul. 1000 stjärnor som tindrar, glitter så långt man ser. Av juleljus som glimmar vill jag ha mer. En showcremspot om den bara visar upp effekter som man knappast anar. Jag vill ha 30 grader kallt, tomtar överallt och en skog av gröna granar. Oh no, it's not cooperating. This is my favorite Christmas song. It's called Mer Jul, which is more Christmas. So basically what he's singing is, I'm a quiet person, steady. It takes a lot to get me excited, but I have this vice keeping me trapped in an iron grip every December. When the year is ending and the snow is heavy, I want more Christmas. Just give me more of the Christmas. And then it's a bit of reference to Swedish culture, and yeah, just this guy nerding out about how much he loves Christmas things. It's my favorite. Will that one go on the shelf? It will not. There's also another song that the concept is our Christmas ham has run away and our family members will be arriving to celebrate Christmas in 1 hour. Lovely. So that is also a good one. Oh yeah, there's extra space there, isn't there? So we can just have a Santa, there's a Santa parade. I'm gonna put that there. These can live upstairs. So we're installing a fireplace. There's also this, many years ago, 2 Swedish comedians pretended to be 2 chefs, and they made a Christmas record for some, don't ask me why. I have absolutely no clue. And the Christmas record is the best Christmas record that has ever been made in the history of mankind. Here we go. We have the cookies. We have so we can make cookies, and this is the tree. And it did end up very Christmassy. I should put some shelves there, but I do quite like it. And I mean, we have shelves. We are pretty shelved. But there is a little bit of shortage of, we need one more. And I do seem to believe that there was another. Ta-da! The ham? Is there a ham? I think the ham is in Sims 1. That kind of feels Christmassy though, a keg. Just chock-a-block of food. That feels Christmassy. But yeah, these two chefs, they just have this wild version of... They're not chefs, really. They're comedians pretending to be chefs. They're the ones singing that the Christmas ham escaped. Oh yeah, context. In Sweden, it's a ham. I forgot to explain this. So we don't have like a Christmas like turkey, or I think it's turkey in the UK. But yeah, in Sweden, it's a ham. So the Christmas ham. And this, so we make potato like gratins, that the French, like, it's potato in a, it's nice, it's lovely, but I feel like we are one bad decision from this being a giant fire. And we've probably already made that decision. Oh no, that's awful. I'm just adding like reading bottoms and bookcases now, because I feel like that's just how you build a house. Yeah, I'm into it. But anyway, it's kind of like... all of these, so there's Christmas like gratins, and it's a whole vibe. And some of those, there's a specific one called Janssons frestelse, the temptation of some guy called Jansson, apparently. And that contains like this fish thing. It's disgusting. I don't eat it. My mum makes tiny ones every Christmas ever since my brother stopped. Like, he is celebrating with his family because he's got kids and a wife and stuff. So he doesn't come anymore to our Christmas. And she's making tiny gratins of this now because I refuse to eat it. She makes normal ones that we both eat. But it's like, But yeah, there's been a shortage of this awful fish that has made like the news in Sweden, because it's, oh no, how will people make their disgusting Christmas food? And I'm here like, maybe don't. Maybe it's a sign. But yeah, ugh. But yeah, that's like traditional Swedish Christmas food. And we also have meatballs, and we have Prince sausages. And you kind of, instead of devil eggs, you don't really devil them. You just kind of, sometimes you do, but it's just halved eggs that you kind of, yeah, traditional Christmas food. And chocolate Santas. I wasn't allowed chocolate Santas because I grew up. And then my mum got divorced from the asshole she was married to, and I've been having them ever since. It's a Christmas tradition at this point, to the point where my mother looks at me, who, mind you, I'm in my mid-30s, not even early 30s anymore. I mean early to mid, because I haven't turned 35 yet, but like early to mid-30s, and my mom just looks at me every year, Santa? And it's like, yes, I would kind of like, these tables are now getting weird. Is there anything more up here? Like, should there be seats? I'm making... And this is now even weirder. This is just where we sit and speak to each other and look at the weird-ass Christmas decorations. This is not a Christmassy share, LH. What are you doing? Shush. It's fun. For who? Are you... I'm now having a full-on argument with myself and not listening to me. This is something I like to do at work a lot. People tell me what to do and I just kind of look at them and deadpan, you're not the boss of me. Which, the last time I did that to our tech lead, so the kind of tech expert, he kind of went, okay, I can fix this. Then he ran off and went and whispered in the ear of our boss, and my boss suddenly went, LH, do your... It's like... He went to his work husband for backup, and our boss like laughed his socks off. They're like, oh come on, it's not hard getting her to do what you want. Yeah. At least our tech expert knows his place. That is an ugly rug, but it is quite Christmassy. I'm just putting red things. What is happening? I don't even know what the purpose of this is anymore. It looks Christmassy. So you need to have the tree, I think light the fire, and then leave cookies. Is that something that you leave on the... Yeah, Rod Humble. He leaves a gift though, that's Christmassy. Ta-da! Yeah, I think we need to buy cookies and set fire to things and... Oh yeah, and if you haven't liked the live, liking the live is good for Pop-Tarts. I also think she needs to be in bed before midnight. Thank you for coming, Nina. Have a lovely rest of your trip and have a happy Christmas. Yeah, Michelle, I am losing it. I'm not entirely sure I ever had it, but yeah. For the schedule moving forward, I may do a short live with not my proper mic from town on Wednesday. I'll see how I get on. Because I won't be in the Valkyrie, but I will have all my stuff, so I could do like a little improv live. Let's see. And then I'm going to go next week to celebrate Yule. Oh, they're liking all the random crap. But yeah, anyway, I'll be celebrating Christmas. I didn't invite you in. She was invited in by someone else. Anyway, I'll be off for Christmas, and then I should be back to make the Wednesday live on the 7th of January. So that'll be when I start like a new series and everything. Here we go. I'm kind of just waiting now for it to get evening. Say goodbye to everyone. You can't go to bed yet. Have some... chocolate cupcakes. That's Christmassy. Are they... where would the cookies be? Are the cookies something you buy? I know they are in Sims 1. I need to Google how to summon Santa. Summon Santa. Du, 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 du. Jag är en lugn person med takt och ton, måttfull och balanserad. Jag är tyst och still och det ska mycket till innan jag blir exalterad. Men jag har en last som håller mig fast i ett järngrepp varje vinter. Oh, so Santa biscuits were baked. How do we Santa biscuits? Oh, so she doesn't have enough cooking skill. We need more cooking. Oh, not that much more cooking. You need high cooking skill. No, you don't. Oh, goodness. She did not need to be in bed. He just arrived right away. Klaus. They don't spell their name the same. He doesn't like something. What is he doing? Did he leave? Santa pissed off. Was it because I ate one of the cookies? The cookies are quite cute. But yeah, we did see Santa. If I turn these on, will it start a fire? I mean, presumably it Sims 2. This is incredibly Christmassy, y'all. I have celebrated Christmas like many times. In Sweden we celebrate on the 24th, but we do celebrate Christmas. Um, it's just Yule is the Norse pagan version, and I basically celebrate the Swedish Christmas is a lot like American Thanksgiving. It's less about, like, it isn't a religious holiday, it's more about good food with your family. I don't think she's very neat, y'all. But so we kind of celebrate that way. My mum isn't religious at all, so she just wants the good food and seeing her child, essentially, and just hanging out. We like to watch Star Wars marathons together. It's very cozy. And the proper, like, pagan things I do to honor my goddesses is normally baking, and my mum is quite happy to accommodate this tradition. She's like, oh, you are baking shortbread and gingerbread to honor your goddesses. Well, I'll eat them. It's like, not the goddesses, the gingerbread. Oh, hi, Michelle. We should say hi to Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Michelle's outfit is police beard. Is that possible? The fun tradition, what, to watch Star Wars? Yeah. It's funny because we don't watch it like normal people, because there's 9 films, right? So the way that a normal person would have a marathon of that is to start with film number 1 and then end with film number 1, number 9, I mean. That's not how we do it, because film number 3 is too dark. Film number 8 is shitty, and we also don't really like film number 9. So we will start with number 1, then watch number 2, watch number 4, 5, 6, and 7. And at that point, we're kind of like, we're not watching the rest of them, and we're skipping 3, because that makes me unhappy. And at that point, we're kind of like, but are we watching another Star Wars film? And at that point, I'll go, but I want to see the cute teddies again. And my mum is like, what film is that? And I'm like, it's the 6th one. And then we watch that again. And at that point, whoops, Christmas. It's a Christmas fire. We didn't start the fire. It was the tree. You see? It's nothing like a Christmas fire. Oops. Oh, they've cloned. There's 2 of them. You can't get to the fire? Where is the fire? You're fine. There's no fire. You idiot. But yeah, at that point we're still like, but we could watch more Star Wars. And at that point, I will turn on film number 4, because we've watched film number 6, which is my favorite, and number 4 is my mum's favorite, and it's just... So we end up watching at least 8 movies, but only 6 of the movies. And at some point my mum goes to bed, and I'll just randomly watch the 6th movie again. Let's see if we can summon Santa again. Does he come for that plate? The plate is there. And you can't turn the tree on because there was a fire on it. I don't think he will. I mean, he has already come once, so I guess. But yeah, that's Christmas tradition. It's me with my lips. Our home. Are you saying R? Do you think I should be marrying you, Michelle? I do love that hair. It has such a high polygon count, like I could not have 30 Sims in this house with this hair. But for single Sims, I guess it's fine. I'll just be mindful of how many Sims I use with this hair. And her Christmassy pajamas. This is very Christmassy. I was planning on a longer live, but it was much easier to summon Santa than I feared. This is an unhinged shelf, by the way. Like, look at it. I love how all the nutcrackers ended up like aligned. I did not do that on purpose. Read a romantic Christmas story. What is your Christmas plans? Anything exciting? Okay. This one is like alchemy. It's an alchemy bookcase, and it's amazing. I love all the like different bookcases you can download. I'm so into that. I love their expressions as they read. But yeah, I should be back. There may be a live next Wednesday. The next proper live will be Wednesday the 7th of January. There'll also be a live Friday the 9th of January, because I will be in the Valkyrie for a long weekend, and I'll try and come back. Michelle! I mean, he can't, he's a man. Have you not noticed? But yeah, because I've sort of been gone for a few weeks accidentally, and now I'll be going for 3 weeks. I'll try and make it up to you with a couple of extra lives there early January after I'm back in the Valkyrie. And yeah, it should be able to do, like, it'll have crappy audio quality, but I might try to do a Sims 1 live next Wednesday. It'd be nice, I think. But yeah, for now, I think this may be it. This is our beautiful Christmas house. In our beautiful Christmas dress. With these beautiful Christmas armchairs. I was kind of surprised how much Christmas stuff there really is, because I don't think, I mean, these are something else really, but that is from the game. That is also the original game, as is that, and yeah. Yeah, all of these are, I mean, obviously these are downloaded, but they're not really Christmassy things. I don't think I've downloaded, yeah, I'm not big on celebrating Christmas in my game, clearly. These do kind of look Christmassy. Yeah, classy clutter. But there we go. Yeah, that's also base game. And that has a Christmassy vibe, but it's not for Christmas. It is, well, thank you, Michelle. It is kind of cozy, but I wouldn't want to live here. It would drive me insane, I think. Yeah, these also don't turn on anymore because they've been on fire. This kind of looks like something you'd get in, say, a hotel, like a lounge. Even that is base game. Yeah, I have not downloaded a Christmassy thing in my life. I did download a ship. Oh, speaking of that, my new wedding ring for me and the Valkyrie, it's an anchor. Like, it's an old-fashioned. The ring has like an anchor on the side. So if you look at my hand, just as you hold, you can sort of see if it's an anchor, but when the hand is sideways, it's clearly an anchor, and it is making me so happy. I got 2 rings as a Christmas present to myself. That and a sun that is just so spiky and it catches on everything. So I think the sun I'll only wear for when I don't really need to do anything practical, and then I'll wear the anchor every day. Because obviously it's my wedding ring. You wear those every day. And it fitted perfectly on that finger. I thought it was so funny. Yeah, it is cute. Like, I'm married to the sea. I wear a wolf cross all the time around my neck, which is a protective Norse symbol. And then I wear a twisted Viking dragon bracelet on my right wrist. So my left wrist, sorry. So I have these sort of Norse and quite Swedish symbols, and I was like, we should also represent the sea. Anyhow, oh, I should show you this. Ignore this part. I'm never gonna change it because it is way too funny. I did name it the North Pole. And now she does have some hair. It's just very slick back in this picture. Maybe if we keep like loading